Hey everyone, this is some nerdy guy back again with another video, and today I'm gonna do just a quick, I say quick, but it's probably gonna be like a 20-minute long video. Just doing another pickups video. I had some other stuff that I wanted to make and haven't really had time to get it all together, like different discussion videos and stuff like that, because I kind of want to put more thought into some of them that I've been wanting to do, and some of the stuff I've been getting has been piling up. And I was just like, you know what? I'll just do a pickup video and then put those other videos on the back burner because I've been pretty busy. So, uh, I mean, it's not really a big deal. Really, all I do is get to the front of the camera and talk. It's not like super extravagant or anything like that. But I've been meaning to do a video for over a week now and just been too busy. So I just figured pickup video is the easiest thing to do. So I'm just gonna do that. The first game, I'm gonna start with some of the newer games that have been coming out that I bought. This one I meant to show in my last pickup video, obviously not the limited run one, but the one before that, and completely forgot to show it. And it came in a little collector's edition box, which I did not know I was going to get because I just bought the normal game that was $60, and it came with all this cool stuff. And that is The Cruel King and the Great Hero for the Switch. Comes in this cool box, and it's got a slip cover, and this is what the box art looks like. All cute. It's got a big dragon and everything. And then on the back here, these little guys, which I don't know why you would want to beat them with a stick. They're like super cute. But yeah, and then there's the dragon on that side. Cool stuff. And I did open it, and guess I can show the goodies. So here's the game itself, obviously. And then you have the art book, which is really cool. It's like a fake leather, but it's all textured and everything. It's like an art book slash concept book, and it's got like the storybook in the back. Storybook that goes along with the story of the game. So that's cool. One bummer about it is that it comes with a digital soundtrack, and oh shit. I just flashed the fucking code. Oh man, hopefully nobody saw that. I just kind of like pulled it out. It was like subconsciously. I wasn't thinking about it. But yeah, there's that. I think I was far away enough. I don't think you'd be able to see it, but I probably won't even redeem it anyways because I don't really do digital I mean, if it's on Spotify, I'm listening to Spotify all the time, but like I'm not downloading soundtracks and so I probably won't ever even use it anyways. And then you get the little plushie of the main character. And I know on the NIS America website, they actually had a bigger collector's edition that came with both the plushie of the girl and a plushie of the dragon, which would have been kind of cool to get, but not really necessary for the extra $40 just to get that. I think there was a couple other things too, but I don't know. I'm happy with this being a price of a regular game and getting all that stuff with it. Yeah, I think that's worth it. So there's that. And then these two games were just on sale, so I decided to get them only $10. And normally the game's I think $30 or $40. And I think I might already have the Switch version. I think I already did buy the Switch version, but for only $10, extra copy, I guess. And that is Chris Tales for the Switch. I really like the art style to this game. I think it looks really cool. I like the little frogs with the top hats, which I think I mentioned the first time I showed this, because I'm pretty sure I showed this in a previous pickup video. I think it was like around Black Friday. This went on sale. Or, yeah, because I think I got it from Target, and I got it for like $20, and I thought that was a good deal. I was like, oh man, it just came out, and it's already $20, and now it's $10. So I got it for the Switch, and then I also got it for the PS5, just for, I don't know, graphical upgrade if I really want to play it in 4K or whatever, and get trophies and stuff like that. So for only $10. Usually I don't buy like PS4 and Switch versions. I just pick one or the other. But for only $10, I mean, it's not that bad. This game came out most recently, this past Friday. And I was going to get the special edition of this game, but it sold out like immediately because it is a crossover game with two very popular franchises, and everybody wanted it. So, and I can't say I blame them. And it is the Neptunia and Senran Kagura Ninja Wars crossover game. which is really story driven. You know, it's all about the story, not about the anime girls. I promise. I promise. I know what you're thinking, but that's not it. It's just about the story. It's just so good that it's you just don't understand. Okay, you're just not like one of the cool kids like me, so you don't understand. And then this game I got because I love the survival horror setting, like those kind of games. And this one just seemed really, I don't want to say unique because a lot of them are pretty similar, but I just really like the cover and the setting was really cool. It's kind of like ancient, like feudal Japan kind of thing. And that is Ikai for the Switch. And I think the monster, I've never seen anything like gameplay wise from this game, but just judging by the cover right there, it looks like Jeff the Killer from like creepypastas and stuff like that. It kind of looks like that, but I'm sure that's not what it is. But yeah, really cool. And it's done by PM Studios, so they do a lot of cool stuff. And I usually pick up most of their games that they come out with. I usually end up picking them up. And then onto this stack over here, I got more stuff from Whatnot. These were the last things I bought on Whatnot, and I haven't been shopping on Whatnot for the past couple weeks. I'm trying to slow down on that because I was going ham. I was going crazy because I was getting stuff really cheap, mainly the Japanese versions of stuff, which I had like a kick where I was doing that for a while, going on From Japan, because you can find stuff even cheaper on there relatively. I know shipping's a little expensive, but finding like an entire lot, I think I did a video on that. I found an entire lot of just random games, and I got it for 1 yen, which is less than $1. It's like 90 something cents. So shipping was like maybe 40-ish dollars, maybe less than that, because I always do the cheapest. They give you like options for your shipping to get it faster. I always pick the lowest one. I'm like, I don't care. If I get it cheaper and I get it in a couple months, I don't care. It would be a nice surprise because I'll probably forget about it. But so that's what I usually do, or what I used to do. I did find one game on there recently, and I'm having it shipped here, so it'll probably take a couple months to get here. But it's a really, really cool game, and it's very expensive on eBay, and I got it for way cheaper than getting it anywhere else. So I'll definitely show that in a video once I get it. But these are the ones I got from Whatnot. We have Monster Strike for 3DS. I remember seeing this anime, and I watched like the first couple episodes. It's, typical like Pokemon knockoff, Yu-Gi-Oh knockoff. They have like, I don't think they're cards. I think they're almost like, I think it's a phone game. Is it? I can't remember. It's been so long. I think it's a phone game that they play in the show, but you have an arena that you can go to, and the monsters will like appear like holograms kind of thing when you're fighting. I'm pretty sure that's what this game is, or what this anime, like how the battling works and stuff like that. And then we got Yokai Watch Busters, also known as Yokai Watch Blasters, I think, in the US. And the US version of this game has been getting really crazy expensive. There's a handful of the Yokai Watch games that are getting really expensive because it just never took off in the US, which is really a shame because I enjoy Yokai Watch. But I think just because of how accustomed people got to Pokemon, it just never really caught on. They're just like, oh, it's just a Pokemon knockoff. It's not that good. But it really is. It's not bad. I really like Yokai. But yeah, it's like Yokai 3. There's two versions of Busters. There's blue and red, and those are both really expensive. Yokai Watch 3 is like $100. And then there's one version of Yokai Watch 2. I think it's like the Phantom something. It's like almost like psychic Pokemon. I could think of Pokemon types. I think it was like a psychic themed one. But yeah, that one's really expensive too. And then I got a Metabots game. Metabots 7 is what I'm calling it. But yeah, I think Metabots are super cool, and the fact that they were still making games for this is really cool too. It didn't really get that popular here, but I know it had a presence at least in like the GameCube-ish era. I know there was a show on, I think it was on 4Kids TV had a show, from what I remember at least. Because I remember seeing commercials for it and like Sonic X and Ninja Turtles because I used to watch all that stuff. But yeah, cool game. And then some PS1 stuff. This game, I thought it was something different. The art style still looks cool, at least the cover art, but the game is nothing that I thought it was going to be. That is Rainbow Town. I, for some reason, thought this was going to be related to like Rainbow Islands or something like that. I didn't really research it because the auctions end like really quickly, so I never have enough time to look up what it is before I try to bid on it. But I got it for like $2, so I was just like, it's whatever. The case is broken and stuff like that, but the art style, it's like that early 3D, obviously, because it's PlayStation 1. Almost looks like a claymation thing, but it's just like this weird puzzle game. I don't really know. I don't think I don't think I'll actually really ever play this, unfortunately, which sounds dumb of me. It's like, why the hell would you buy it if you're not going to play it? I mean, I might try it just to see what it actually is, but just from looking at these few screenshots on the back, it was nothing what I thought it was going to be at all. And then these, I was sitting there and watching the stream, and they said it was a lot of 4 games, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And there was a couple games in there that I was interested in, and nobody was really bidding on it, so I was like, okay. But they were only showing one of the games, and I think it threw people off. I think people saw it as just the one game. Oh, you're just bidding on the one game. But I got 4 of them, and it was only $7 for 4 games, and I was like, I'll take that, especially considering one of these games in here by itself has sold for more on these people's streams because they always get multiple copies of it. But yeah, 4 PS1 games for less than $10, and only $1 to ship them. But the first one is Croc, so that's awesome. I like Croc. I think he's a cool character. This one's just called Croc Adventure. Is what it was called in Japan, I guess. But I think the Japanese cover for this is awesome. It's just super cool. I like all the little characters, the 3D models are just, I don't know why. I'm just a sucker for really early 90s like 3D models looking stuff. They just, I don't know. It's just a different look. Like everything else nowadays looks so like realistic and polished and detailed. It's like I miss the simplicity of just having bubbly, like really, I mean, for the time they look good, but just like that not so professional looking stuff. I don't know. It's up my alley. I just like that kind of thing. There's a Doraemon game. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Doraemon. There's a game for him. And this looks like a 2D platforming game. So I might actually be able to play this and be able to understand it. Instead of like RPGs where I'm just kind of like wandering around, not really knowing what to do. Got Ace Combat 2, which that's a pretty cool one. I've never played any of the really early Ace Combat games. I played like 6, 7, the new one. There was a couple that were on the PlayStation 2. I think I had 4 and 5. And then the last one, this is the one that they were showing, and nobody was really bidding that high on it. And I was like, oh, it comes with all these other games too. That's pretty cool. And that is Crash Bandicoot 3, which is warped in the US, I'm pretty sure. But I really like the Japanese cover for Crash. Unfortunately, the rest of the manual isn't in here, and the cover is ripped right here. You can definitely tell right there. But just to have it as just kind of like a display piece or like a conversation piece kind of thing. Like, oh wow, this is what Japanese Crash looked like. That's so weird looking compared to what we got. But yeah, or just to pop it in and see like if there were any differences in both versions of the game, which I'm sure there are. And then, last but not least, I got a couple PS2 games. One of them got it for less than $10, and the US version is much more expensive, which I still hope to get the US version of this game because I really enjoy this series, even though I haven't been able to play it much because I have it on the PlayStation Classic. I have it on my PS3. A bunch of PS1 games I have on my PS3. Whenever they would do sales on those, I would like download a bunch of them. But I haven't played any of the later games in the series. I've only mainly played the first one and the ones on the PSP because those ones are a lot cheaper, so I was able to get my hands on those. But that is Ape Escape 2. This is the Japanese version, Which you'd think, you know, if I just like didn't spend a bunch on little games, if I just saved and get one big game, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. Which that's how a normal person's mind works, but that's not how mine works. I just like getting more for less money when I could just save the money and buy one big thing. I don't know. It goes both ways, I think. Sometimes you just want to get like a bunch of stuff rather than getting just one thing. So, I don't know. It's still the Japanese version is cool to have. It's different. And it looks like it has a crossover with Super Sentai. I just now noticed. It looks like a Super Sentai logo right there. And they have like some of the costumes or something. I can't really tell. Or it's like a parody of Super Sentai. And then this one I just got because I know the DS versions are crazy pricey. And I honestly forgot that in Japan, they did these on the PS2, and I really wish we would have got them. But the cover art's really cool. And yeah, see, like they redid all the graphics and everything. This would have been so cool. But that is Dragon Quest V for PS2. This is so cool. I think they did all the other ones too. 4 and 6 and 1, 2, and 3. I think they did all of them for PS2 in Japan, but we never got these. So if they still have the assets for these and like all the code and stuff, they should just re-release these on the Switch, these versions. I think that would be awesome because the only other versions we got in the US were the DS ones, and they're both crazy. They're one, crazy expensive, and two, the graphics are not dated because 16-bit graphics are always awesome, but it would be cool to have like a updated 3D-ish version of the other Dragon Quest games. Because a lot of people didn't start getting into it until 11 came out, and then they started bringing back like 8 and 7 on the 3DS they came out with, and then that triple pack that comes with 1, 2, and 3, even though it's the phone versions of the games, which is really annoying, but whatever. But yeah, like there's a lot of new fans now because of 11, and there's not a whole lot of ways to play it besides your phone, and I don't play games on my phone really, so it would be nice for them to do that. Hopefully they're thinking about it. If they do that, that would be awesome. They would make buku bucks. I would buy it, but hopefully. And then these two games I was interested in because I really like the character, and I thought we got these games in the US, but apparently we didn't because I looked them up before because the page or the account that does these streams, Elements, I've said their name before, they started doing, which I was really happy about, they started putting the names of all the games that were going to be on the stream. And they did that with these, so I was able to look them up before they even went on stream to get bid on and stuff like that. And I looked them up, and they were Japanese exclusive. I couldn't find any US release of these games, at least not on eBay, which usually if you look anything up on eBay, there's tons of results, and the only results were the Japanese versions. But it was kind of a bummer because Elements, they started naming all the games and everything and like listing them all, and then they went back to just putting game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4, and I'm like, why'd you go backwards? Like, you did a good thing and then you're taking a step back. I'm sure it's probably time. It probably took a lot of time to type every one of those and take pictures of each one of them, but I mean, a lot of people were happy about that when they did that, so I don't know why they took it away. But anyways, the first one here is Bomberman Cart for PS2. Unfortunately, it's the greatest hits version. The Hudson Soft the Best, I guess is what it's called. But yeah, swore this game was released in the US and it was not. So got this for I think $4 or $5, and it was going for like 30 on eBay. And that is the same with this last one. This is the last game that I have to show, and that is Bomberman Land 3. And I just love the character designs. I mean, they're not much different than regular Bomberman. I just like the simplistic, like 3D looking. It's cool. I like it. There's the back. I'm pretty sure these are like Mario Party, if I had to guess. I've never played Bomberman Land. I know there's one on the Wii. There's a couple on the DS, one on PSP. I've never played any of them. I've played a lot of other Bomberman games, but I've not played this. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to that. And don't you know it, I reached 20 minutes. Said I was going to be quick, and did not happen because I'm a blabbermouth, and I just like to sit here and talk about games. So yeah, but that is all that I have to show for now. Hopefully, like I said, I want to do other content besides just showing games that I'm buying, because there's a lot of other things to talk about other than that. There were a couple videos I wanted to make, more collection videos. I was recently going through some of my stuff, and I found my CD soundtrack, game CD soundtrack collection. That it's not great. It's not like a lot of stuff, but there's some good ones in there, and a couple really obscure ones in there. And I don't know. I feel like that doesn't get talked about as much. I mean, music does, but like the actual soundtracks that you get or that you find, because some of them are really rare, especially Nintendo ones. I have a handful of those. I think it'd be kind of cool to do a video talking about my CD collection. So I think that'll probably be the next thing that comes up. And I kind of wanted to do more discussion videos about Wii U and 3DS, because my mind's still been on that train since that whole thing got announced. I did like a top 10 thing for the Wii U. I think I want to do another video doing it for the 3DS. So, which a lot of people have done those too. So that's why I'm kind of like iffy about it, because I said the same thing about the Wii U one. But I did it anyways, and people seem to like it. I got a decent amount of views, I think. So, which it's not about that, but I'm just saying that I got a decent amount of views. So obviously people liked it rather than not liking it. So yeah, I'll probably do it. It'll probably come out later this week, because I was trying to do 2 videos a week, and I got busy, and it's been over a week since I uploaded. So I'm going to upload this, and then hopefully later this week have that done. So keep looking forward to more content. And if you do like the content, like, comment, subscribe. I saw a couple new people subscribe to the channel and commented on a couple of my videos. So thank you guys for subscribing and everything. So yeah, and until the next one, see ya.